You're only young once, woo! I had no idea what to expect. What's up guys, my name is Megan. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about everything they don't tell you about college parties before college. This upcoming fall, I'm going to be a junior at San Diego State University, and to be honest, some people would say that state is just a very big party school. So for me going into college, I was kind of nervous that I was going to a school that was known for these massive parties and just like party culture in general, because even though I am so social and love hanging out with people, like my town didn't really have like massive house parties. I wasn't used to that whole environment, and I was like, am I gonna like it? I'm kind of just throwing myself into it with no idea of like how a college party like works, what it's like, all that stuff, because I didn't go visit older siblings at college and party with them. I only went to visit one of my older friends at college and like went to a party, but that party was very different than the kind of massive party school vibe that I was going into. So I was a little bit nervous, and I remember, it's so cheesy looking back on it, but I remember that I would literally like watch videos like what to wear to college parties, like what to bring, what they're like, just like all this stuff, and I had no idea what to expect. And there's been a lot of things over these past 2 years that I've learned about the party culture at big schools and just what parties are like and tips and just all that stuff for it. I know every school's party scene is a little bit different, not all of them are the same, so I'm just speaking off of like general basic tips and like things I've learned. I know my school does it a little bit different with the whole system of getting into parties, if frats can party together and whatnot. If you guys want me to make another video about the party culture at SDSU, I will, but this is just general college stuff that can be applied to any college. So let's go. So in high school, when you go to a party, you basically just wear like jeans, a t-shirt, whatever, your shoes, and you don't really care about getting your outfit dirty. But in college, that is a totally different story. You want to be wearing clothes that like, if it gets destroyed or permanently stained, it's not the end of the world, especially your shoes. Shoes are gonna get so disgusting. Sometimes if it's an outdoor party, it's gonna be like all muddy and gross, and like just they get so ruined, especially if they're white shoes. And if it's an indoor party, drinks can get spilled and stuff like that. So you want to make sure that you have a pair of frat shoes that can just get dirtied. Maybe like you wear them every single night. I know my freshman year, I wore like these white Adidas sneakers every single party, and then I transitioned into white Vans, which are a very common thing, and then I transitioned into white booties. And looking back, I'm like, why was it all white shoes? Because they got so destroyed so easily. But just be prepared for that. Going off of having a pair of frat shoes, have what they call a fracket. A fracket is a jacket that if you lose it, it's not the end of the world. I don't go to a school in a cold place, so I don't have to worry about bringing coats to parties most of the time, but I know there have been instances where I have brought a coat to a party and I didn't want to lose it, so I didn't take it off, and then I was like dying of sweat. Or if I did bring it, I'd have to go hide it in like one of my guy friends' rooms just so that I didn't lose it, it didn't get taken, stuff like that. So have a fracket that's just like a cheap crappy jacket that you can bring to a house and like hide it, and if it gets taken, like whatever, but be prepared for that. When I was going out on the first few nights, I was like, crap, where the heck do I put my room key? I need it obviously to get back into my building, but I don't want to bring a purse or a bag because that's just too much. You don't want to like be dancing around with it, carrying it around from place to place. So something that is so helpful and I recommend everyone do is just put your key on a freaking hair tie. It can be like a nicer hair tie than this, it can be like a scrunchie, whatever kind of hair tie you choose is fine, but it's just so simple if you put your key on it and then just wear it on your wrist, because it really won't fall off your wrist and you'll always have your key. So then when you get home from a night out, you're not going to be like, crap, I'm locked out of my room, I lost my key. So just attach your key to your hair tie and you will be fine. Going off of that, it's incredibly important that you bring your school ID with you to the parties, and possibly even your driver's license. I know for me at San Diego State, to check into other people's dorms, you need to have your driver's license as a freshman. If you're out and about and you want to go back to your friend's place or a guy's place or whatever, and you don't have your license and you can't get into their building, that sucks, because then you're just gonna have to go back to your dorm and get it, and then just like it adds all this unnecessary time and it's annoying, really annoying. So just have that on with you. And also your school ID. I know for me, that's how I had to get back into my dorm room, is have my ID. But I recommend for that is just having a phone case that has like a holder in it, or just like the thing that sticks onto the back of your phone to hold all of your cards, because in that case you're not going to lose your school ID or your license or your credit card if you want to like bring your card out in case you're going to get food afterwards when you go out. So just having something to put all your cards in that's like easy and convenient and not a purse is very helpful. Okay, this one's kind of funny. I remember going into college, I was like, where do you pee like at a party if you have to go to the bathroom? One, the side of the streets on the way to the party. Just kidding, that is illegal. I'm kidding. I would just mentally prepare yourself for frat bathrooms. They are so gross. They're so trashy. Like, when you just think of like a disgusting unkept home, that is a frat, and that is a frat bathroom, and there is no toilet paper, so just prepare yourself for that. But the bathroom at frat parties is always so fun because it's just like girls being like all over the place, and there's no toilet paper, and it's so disgusting, and it's just so, it's gross. So mentally prepare yourself for that. But there are bathrooms at frats, and sometimes if you're friends with guys or whatever, they have like nicer bathrooms that you can go to, or not, whatever. It depends the school that you go to, all that stuff. But just be prepared for how gross the bathrooms are. But there are bathrooms at the houses that you can use. Going off of safety, it's incredibly important that your friends have some idea of where you are throughout the whole entire night. If you go out with a group of friends, sometimes you're not always gonna end up with that same group of friends. You're gonna meet new friends out and like maybe split up and go to different parties and stuff like that. So it's incredibly important that you share your location with your friends. That can be done on iPhone super duper easily. And it's just always a good thing to have because you never know what can happen, and you'd rather be safe than sorry. And let's say you and your friends do split up and you're like, okay, I'll meet you guys there in like 15 minutes at the next party. Like, I want to stay here for a little bit. You can check their location and be like, okay, they're still there, sweet, and go and meet up with them. It's just really, really, really important. So easy. Just share your locations with your friends. Better be safe than sorry. Also, sometimes it's really nice if you have your friends' locations because you can see like what parties are like more popping and like where more of your friends are. So yeah, school party hack. When you go out at nighttime, as I said, like you go out with a group of friends, like that is most preferred. It's more safe. But if there is an instance where you somehow like stay behind for a little bit and you get split up from your friends, like worst case scenario stuff like that, don't Uber home alone. Like, ask a guy friend to walk you home. Like, call a group of your girlfriends. Don't walk alone. Don't Uber alone. I know that like you think like, oh, it's just an Uber, and like, yeah, 99% of the time you're gonna be fine, but just like be cautious. If you are in an Uber, make sure you're in control of yourself. Have your friends be on the phone with you or have your location shared with them. Be very cautious at nighttime while going out. It's really important, and it can mean a good situation happening or a bad situation. So just be always aware of your surroundings at nighttime when you're walking home. Even if you're like with one other girl or a guy, just like be aware of yourself at all times. Those are just a few things that they don't really tell you about college parties, and just a few things that I wish I knew and I had thoughts about. And so I hope that helped in the littlest way. Parties are so fun. They're such a great social scene at college. You meet so many of your friends there. You have like the best nights of your life. If you have the opportunity to go out and party, do it. You're only young once, woo! But no, like seriously, they're so much fun. Just be safe, have fun, and yeah, that's what I gotta say about that. If you guys have any more questions or just anything else you want me to talk about, please feel free to comment them in the comment section. And with that, that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out. Go Aztecs. I never know how to finish these videos, so whatever. Okay, parties are so much fun. Have the time of your life, and college is fun. Be safe, and yeah. Bye. Love you guys.